Deputy Prime Minister SOK. Excellencies, dear ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to invite His Excellency Dr. SOK, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister in charge of the Office of the Council of Ministers, to deliver the opening speech. Please join me welcome.
Please allow me to say a few words to my compatriots. Yes. ខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើសេចក្តីផ្ដើមបន្តិចដើម្បីយើងចាប់បានថាសន្និសីទនេះនិយាយពីអីច្បាស់លាស់នៅក្នុងពាក្យកលឹះនេះគឺយើងប្រើពាក្យ Project for the new CNS ATM នៅចឹង CNS ATM ស្អីឥឡូវយើងចែកគ្នា4ឆ្នាំហើយឆ្នាំនេះឆ្នាំទី4ហើយឆ្នាំទី1នៅភ្នំពេញឆ្នាំ2012ឆ្នាំទី2នៅវៀតណាមឆ្នាំទី3នៅឡាវឥឡូវឆ្នាំទី4គឺត្រឡប់មកដល់ភ្នំពេញវិញអញ្ចឹងគឺជប៉ុនតាមរយៈយេការជួយធ្វើយ៉ាងម៉េចឲ្យប្រព័ន្ធ CNS យើងហើយ ATM យើងទំនើបយ៉ាងថ្ងៃនេះគឺយើងនិយាយប្រមូលផ្ដុំលើ CNS ហ្នឹងនៅគឺថា Communication Navigation and Surveillance CNS Communication ហ្នឹងគេធ្វើអីគឺសំដៅនៅពេលដែលកប៉ាល់ហោះហោះមកជិតដល់ពលានកប៉ាល់ហោះយើងត្រូវមានប្រព័ន្ធយើងឲ្យទំនើបដើម្បីនាំផ្លូវកប៉ាល់ហោះនឹងចុះអញ្ចឹងពីមុនគេប្រើ Communication ហ្នឹងគឺគេនិយាយតាមវិទ្យុនិយាយតាមវិទ្យុណែនាំពីរថហ្នឹងចុះបាត់ទៅណាចុះយ៉ាងម៉េចអីយ៉ាងម៉េចអា Navigation នេះគឺគេតាក់ទងតាមប្រព័ន្ធ IT ជាមួយកប៉ាល់ហោះជាមួយអ្នកបើកផ្ទាល់ហើយដល់ប្រើ satellite ផងអញ្ចឹងជាប្រព័ន្ធទំនើបឥឡូវយើងកំពុងកសាងប្រព័ន្ធទំនើបហ្នឹងនៅតាមរយៈជំនួយរបស់ចៃការនៅដល់កម្ពុជាវៀតណាមឡាវអញ្ចឹងមិនយើងឃើញរូបមិញលោកសិវនបានបង្ហាញមិញគេធ្វើទាំង corridor ទាំងផ្លូវរបៀងសម្រាប់កប៉ាល់ចុះទៀតនៅចុះមកចូលដល់របៀងហ្នឹងគឺរបៀងវានាំផ្លូវចុះមកតាមសម្រួលទេហ្មងហើយ S គឺ surveillance គឺតាមការឃ្លាំមើលតាមរយៈ satellite នៅឃ្លាំមើលកប៉ាល់ហោះហ្នឹងហោះហើរអញ្ចឹងនេះឥឡូវយើងកំពុងប្រមូលផ្ដុំនិយាយអំពី navigation នេះឯង navigation ហ្នឹងមាន conventional មាននេះគេហៅថា performance base ទំនើបនេះ Excellency Mahavanal, Secretary of State, State Secretariat for Civil Aviation of Cambodia. Mr. Dachi Itsu, Councillor of the Japanese Embassy in the Kingdom of Cambodia. Mr. Yaku Lopangkao, Director General, Lao Department of Civil Aviation. Mr. Lai Xuan Thanh, Director General, Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends, a very good morning and my warmest welcome to all distinguished international delegates from Japan, Laos, PDR and Vietnam to the Kingdom of Cambodia. It is my pleasure to participate with you all in this opening of the FourthRegional Joint Coordinating Committee meeting on the project for the capacity development for transition to the new system of communication, navigation, surveillance and ATM air traffic management in Cambodia, Laos, PDR and Vietnam, which is supported by the government of Japan through JICA. On behalf of the Royal Government of Cambodia, I wish to take this opportunity to extend our deepest thanks to the government and people of Japan for the support of this important project. I also wish to express my appreciation to the State Secretariat for Civil Aviation and JICA for jointly organizing this important meeting in order to enhance and ensure the safety of the air transport and increasingly growing industry. Air transport has played a critically important role in the world economic activities, and it remains one of the fastest growing industry of our time. All countries increasingly depend on the aviation industry to maintain or stimulate economic growth, as the output of the air transport industry has risen remarkably thanks to the increasing demand for passenger and freight services. According to the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, statistic, over 3 billion passengers use the global air transport network for business and tourism purposes in 2013. 2013, we have globally in the world about 3 billion passengers, representing an increase of 5% from 2012. So from 2012 to 2013, the increase is 5%. It is projected that by 2030, this will reach over 6.4 billion, according to a forecast by Boeing. The world air cargo traffic will grow by 4.7% per year over the next 20 years. So I think we can see the growth, the speed of the growth, the speed of the increase, you see, of the air traffic, you see, of the passenger. When we look into the statistic in Cambodia, we can see the growth is quicker. It is quicker than the figure in the world as a whole. Why these figures illustrate an exponential growth of civil aviation industry, the capacity of existing air navigation system to accommodate it is somehow limited, which may adversely impact upon the industry and related sectors. The future growth of the air transport sector will continue to depend primarily on the world economic growth and airline operation cost, as well as on the extent to which the industry handles major challenges, such as consumer confidence, airport and airspace condition, and of course capital investment to improve the industry's safety and services. Consumer confidence. Besides, a key factor in maintaining the vitality of civil aviation is to ensure a safe, secure, efficient, and environmentally sustainable air navigation system at all times at the national, regional, and global level. This requires not only the implementation of an air traffic management system, which allows maximum use of the enhanced capability of advanced technology but also continuous capacity building and human resource development in the specialized area in tune with the requirement of this fast-growing industry. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, considering the key role of civil aviation as a catalyst for the development of a number of key sectors of the economy, especially tourism, the royal government of Cambodia has been making great effort, sometimes with the kind assistance from our friendly countries, to gradually develop the necessary policy and infrastructure in line with the international standard. Thus, the project for the capacity development for transition to the new CNS and ATM system in Cambodia, Lao PDR and Vietnam contribute to our endeavor. I understand that the project could provide both economic and environmental benefit, particularly through fuel cost saving for airline and reduction in CO2 emission. The successful implementation of the new CNS and ATM system is essential to handle the expected growing air traffic volume and to maintain safety and efficiency of both the airspace system and the air traffic. Thanks to the steadily improved civil aviation infrastructure, air transport in Cambodia has significantly increased over the last few years. For instance, in 2014, Phnom Penh International Airport and Siem Reap International Airport together received 5.7 million passengers. ទាំងពីរនឹងបូកគ្នាទាំងភ្នំពេញទាំងសៀមរាប 5.7 million passengers, a 12% increase from 2013. So we can see in the world as a whole, the growth is about 5%. But in Cambodia, we consider the number of the passengers in Phnom Penh Airport and in Siem Reap Airport, the growth is about 12.4%. See, so Asia Pacific in general has a higher growth than the world over. And Southeast Asia also has higher than the Asia Pacific. And Cambodia, we can see, we have the higher growth, 12.4%. I think this is a good remark. According to the State Secretariat for Civil Aviation, nearly 50% of the international tourists came to Cambodia by air. So I think the airline assure most of the accessibility facility to Cambodia. We have road, we have I think we can come to Cambodia by sea, by road, by air. But the traffic by air is more than 50%. You see, so the most important means of transport to access to Cambodia. A study has also forecasted that by 2020, the number of air passengers passing through the two main airports will reach over 9 million. ឆ្នាំនេះតើយើងឃើញថា 5.7 ទេ but by 2020 the forecast ការប៉ាន់ស្មាន the forecast will be 9 million passengers. In response to this anticipated growth, as well as to the implementation of the ASEAN Aviation Single Market at the end of 2015, Cambodia has been expanding the passenger terminal of its international airport to double their capacity by 2016. These can contribute further to the economic growth and effectively accommodate the increasing number of the air passenger as well as the tourists coming to the kingdom. So you can see at the airport in Phnom Penh and in Siem Reap, you see we can see the new construction. So there is an extension of the terminal. You see, and the equipment in the airport to be able, you see, to receive more passengers, to sustain, you see, the increase of the number of tourists at least for 5 years. For 5 years, you see, if we can think about the new airport, we cannot get it before 5 years. That's why we negotiate with the current company, you see, not to block the arrival of the tourists for the next at least 5 years. That's why you see we increase, we can see the new building in Phnom Penh, the new building in Siem Reap, and we can say is to double the capacity of the airport. And we did calculate at least for 5 years. This airport will sustain, you see, the growing, the increasing number of passengers. Tourism is one of the key contributors to Cambodia economy, which registered a growth of 7.3% in 2013 and about 7% in 2014. In 2015, the growth is predicted to maintain around 7% for Cambodia. Tourism revenue now account for more than 16% of the national GDP, thanks to the kingdom's rich cultural and natural attraction, as well as an enabling environment created by the win-win policy and the open sky policy initiated by Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Cambodia's tourism industry has enjoyed a steady growth over the recent decade. In 1993, the number of tourists, 1993, the year of the general election in Cambodia, international tourist arrival was only around 118,000. And 2014, this figure jumped to 4.5 million. So I think the increase very quick. With the favorable environment, including political stability and security countrywide, Cambodia expects to receive 7.5 million tourists by 2020, while it is anticipated that tourism and travel industry will continue to be the economic growth engine, gaining a much more important place as a rapidly emerging industry of our time. According to UNWTO, tourism represents about 9% of the global GDP in the world. 9% of the global GDP. So for us, more than 16%. But in the world, 9% of the global GDP or 30% of the total export of services. I think what I say did show that civil aviation is a very important tool for economic development of the country. In particular, you see, there is a very principal tool for the tourism development. In Cambodia, we are lucky that our cultural tourism has a very high potentiality. The statistics can speak by themselves. If we look into the statistics of the tourist number, the number of tourists, in 2004, between 2004 to 2005, we got the increase of the tourist number about 53%, 53.5%. So I think maybe in the world very rare that the country can get the increase of 53.5% a year. And why 2004 to 2005? Because in 2004, you see, Angkor was taken out of the endangered list of the World Heritage. Because when we registered Angkor in 1992, Angkor was registered as World Heritage, but in the endangered list, the list of the endangered site in the world. But in 2004, that means 12 years after, the World Heritage Committee view that Angkor is no more in the endangered list, in the endangered condition. That's why the World Heritage Committee decided to withdraw, to take out Angkor from the endangered list. And only that fact, only the fact that the World Heritage Committee take Angkor out of the endangered list in 2004, you see, 2005, we get much more tourists. And we study that the increase was 53.5%. So I think it is a very remarkable, you see. And so that tourist in Cambodia is a cultural tourism. Yes. I hope that the two-day meeting will bring about fruitful results towards strengthening our closer cooperation and air safety, as well as enhancing the air transport industry, which is a backbone for the world economy in today's highly globalized world. Once again, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished international delegates from Japan, Vietnam, and Lao PDR, who spent their valuable time attending this important meeting. I wish to extend our gratitude to the government and people of Japan for their cooperation and ongoing support for the socio-economic development of Cambodia. Finally, I wish you all good health, success, and happiness, and wish all distinguished international delegates a pleasant stay in the Kingdom of Cambodia. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your remarkable opening speech. Lastly, I would like to invite His Excellency Dr. Deputy Prime Minister to give the honor for the group photo on the stage. All Excellencies, Luk Chum Teo, national and international participants, to go to the front of the building to have the group photo together.